Hello, crafty crew. Hello, crafty crew. Are we actually live? I'm not sure. Good to see you all. How are we today? Excited today? Although it's Advent to Gothic Christmas, we're going to do Christmas today. We're making Father Christmas. If you haven't seen, links in the description for the Maker's Father Christmas box. And I've just been informed that I am going to be the first one making him from the kit right now today. So, yeah, nervous, no pressure, trying to make him a good one. And will I make him with his open laughing mouth or not? We shall see. I'll see how it goes. I'll see what the kit looks like. What I'm going to do is I'll try and follow the maker's steps, seeing as it's their kit, before I start destroying it. So I'll follow that, and then I'll see what I can do for putting my face features on. Either we'll finish him as he is and then destroy him next week and make his face, or if we get time we'll see what's happening. Anyway, right, let's check the chat. We have early crew of Faith and Steffi were in the house before we even got in, so hi there. Helen is here. Excuse my croaky voice, I stopped taking my antihistamines, so yeah, apparently pollen season isn't over yet. Carol, hello everyone. Santa is on his way. Hopefully he is. Yep. Faith, hello. Donna Sutherland, hello everybody. I hope that's a kind of more creepy Halloweeny. Hello. Ho ho ho. Yeah, so I hope everyone's had an awesome week. As usual, I've just been felting away. It seems like the weeks go so quickly. Just when I'm picking up my juice there, I'm seeing my little gang that I made this week. So while we're waiting for people to join in, I will share these little cutie dafties. So, I never know what breeds of dogs I'm going to get from one week to the next, and it's usually a mix of fluffy and smooth. So that's what I do for part of my day job. But we're going to try a human today. Humans are difficult, but Santa's a little easier because you can hide anything you don't like with a beard and stuff. But anyway, yeah. Oh, thanks. Steffi's popped in the link to the box as well. It's in the description and now it's in the chat. So if anyone's interested in the Santa box, this isn't one of the subscription boxes. This is a kit, so you can just buy it as a one-off. Well, you can do the subscriptions as a one-off, but anyway, this is just a one-off. And they're just out. Blue Tonic, hello there. Helen, don't forget to thumbs up. Thank you. Yes, if you like these kind of lives, or if you like seeing the makers boxes, give us a thumbs up so I know that you like this kind of thing. Kiss my stained glass. Hello Pam and everyone. I have my beginner's kit from the makers. Not had a chance to open it yet, but it delivered very quickly. Awesome. You're in the States, if I remember correctly. So cool if it's got out to there. Steffi, oh thank you. Love your peaches. Thank you so much. Canvas and Chroma, hello there. Right guys, how many have we got in the house? We have 24 people in the house. That's pretty good for this time of day. Let's get to the second camera and see what we've got going on here. So, light is not good. Is that better or worse? It's better for me. If it's not great for you, sorry guys. Right, so this box came in a bigger box, but I took that out because it's got my address in it. But so I opened that, but we've got this. So first as ever, our little free samples of wool. I love these. You could collect them all up and then you've got a shade set to figure out what you're wanting to buy, because it's always handy to know what shades. Sometimes I have bought so many of these kind of, I can show you the exact colour. I have bought so many different colours to try and get a Labrador colour. That's not showing up the best on that camera. Pain in the backside, that camera. But this one, to try and get a Labrador colour, and it took me forever of buying all sorts of bizarre mustard shades and everything, and I just couldn't find the right thing, and finally I got it. So when you've got things like this, it saves you a whole lot of money of knowing what colour do I want. That's the exact colour. I'm going to buy some of that. And then we have the little, talking about the fairy subscription boxes, they look super cute as well. And the maker's box and the surprise box, so many things. So little card for them. As ever, there's another little bonus project for making birds' legs, and the newsletter. I love this hand pack for making your witchy hands. That's when I could do that, and you get it in 2 cameras. Oh, the advert. Yeah, if anyone. If anyone is in the UK and can, the Kishimo Mino workshops, this guy, his work is amazing. Like his tigers, check him out on YouTube. Have a Google. His stuff is amazing. So I bet you those workshops will be totally worth it. And hopefully next summer we'll all be able to go and do loads of things. But here we go. I love the newsletters. Great, loads of things to drool over and go, ooh, looks fun. Right, but this is what we're all here for. So the box, and I love this. Look, it's not a ribbon. It's like twine, but in lots of colours. That's so cute. So the needle felt Father Christmas makes one Father Christmas with a sack, contains all materials, tools and step-by-step instructions for beginners. And I love the little felted Union Jack, that is so cute. And in the back it tells us, warning, contains sharp needles. This is for age 10 and over. So what do we get in it? The extra fast felting wool bat, awesome. Mohair tops, 3 felting needles, 1 pair of glue-in eyes, 3 pipe cleaners, hessian, thread, basic wool mat and instructions. That's a lot in a kit. Cool job. So if these are good starter packs, then it really has everything you need. So I'll tease you for 2 minutes longer and check the chat, and then we'll get into it. Oh, kiss my stained glass. No, you're in the UK. Okay, that's what I was going to say. It's like teleported to the US. No, that's okay. They do turn the UK postal service is really pretty good. Cecily, hello. Haven't been on the live forever. Good to see you. Canvas and Chroma. What software do I use for my multicam setup? You can indeed. I am running on Streamlabs OBS. I can actually... this might make you feel all a little bit sick just now. But if I share my screen, you can see this is Streamlabs OBS, and I've got a setup. This is the little window where I can see what I'm doing, and here's my choices. So I have a screen here for 2 cameras. When I hit that, it will take us to the 2 camera setting. And okay, I don't think anyone's seen this before. And my second camera is hanging. This is a bed. This is a loft bed, and my second camera is hanging there, pointing down. So just with a push of the button, I can, on Streamlabs OBS, I can flick between the full face camera, my screen sharing, or 2 cameras, or any other kind of scenes I want. Yeah, I really kind of like the Streamlabs OBS. There's lots of other tools out there for live streaming, but this is the one I know. Yeah, Canvas and trying to get a setup for some wet on wet oil painting tutorials. Awesome. Yeah, that would be really cool. And yeah, this is just 2 webcams into my poor PC, which is groaning. I actually have... Are you guys... Ooh, nope, not without knocking that over, you can't. But I've got had to get a splitter from all the USBs going into my laptop, but it's coping pretty well. So make sure you've got something fairly beefy that can run it, but it seems to do the job. I've not had too many complaints. Oh, thanks Steffi for the link to the Kishoi. I'm sorry, not saying his name right. Sorry, but wonderful work. Anyway, teased you enough. Teased me enough. Let's get into this. So, I love just the unboxing experience. I've so been working on my packaging just because you guys do such a good job. This is kind of exciting. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but I'm keeping it. I'm hoping I can make something as cute as that Santa. He is absolutely adorable. But yeah, and then if we can go an extra stage and make him laugh, I'll be even more impressed. Let's see what we've got. Oh, it's a different. The usual makeup boxes fold out. This one lifts. Still exciting. Excuse the coughing. Right. Yeah, sorry anyone. Antihistamines not been taken this week, so there will be coughing. Let's check this little newsletter. Oh, this is cool. Little basics of needle felting. Awesome, okay. And then talking about the tools. Yeah, that is a really cool little newsletter. Different types of felting, how to use the felting needle. That is cool. Yeah, because this is a beginner's kit, so a lot of explaining things. Loving it. And here's our Santa instructions. So he's going to be about 20 centimetres, which is bigger than I usually do, but is not massive. I think that'll make a nice Santa. Oh, look at that. Oh, loving that. That's beautiful. Really nice and soft. Yeah, I think the camera can see how silky that is. That is gorgeous. Right. Put this actually somewhere safe instead of just thinking I'm putting it somewhere safe. And then a smidge of black. And this will be the core. Doesn't actually smell too strong. Smells nice though. Smells of the outside and fields and stuff. And this is Santa's coat and a nice flesh colour. What do they actually call this? Flesh pink, yep. And a nice white mohair tops. Is this awesome? Felting needles. We've got a coarse, medium, and fine needle. We've got our little bag that I'm probably going to put down somewhere safe and lose, but that's got his eyes and his little bit of thread. Oh, love it. You're one of the first, our plastic-free basic wool mats. Use both mats together with a hessian side sandwiched in the middle and they'll felt as one. Love it. Okay. Yay, this is cool. So there's a hessian backing and then a kind of woolly texture, so we stick it together, and as we felt they'll start becoming one, and then when it's done that can go in the compost. Cool, I'm excited to try that, even though you guys know I don't use mats, but I do for little details. And then we've got the hessian to make his sack for carrying presents, and 3 pipe cleaners, the nice strong ones. Right, that's the start. Okay, I'm going to look at the needles first of all. I've brought mine with me as well because I'm a pest for needles, but let's see. It's always nice to have extra needles, and something like this gives you a good start because you can play about and see which ones you like the feel of the best. You started on me, Matt. Oh yeah, that's definitely the more fine one. Oh, that's a chunky boy. What size needle? I don't know what size needle that is, but he's a chunky one, so that's the thickest. I should have looked at the colours on them. I can't quite see, it's not bright enough in here, but you can tell by when you're felting them anyway. Right, gonna check the chat, and then we're gonna get started. Oh, Cicely, your audio sounds like an AM radio. Oh, so I don't know what's going on there. It's definitely, excuse me. Yeah, it's definitely that mic. It's weird. But I like it. So, talk show sound, ASMR. I don't know if, yeah, we have AM radio here. Steffi, yes, super proud that our kits are almost plastic free now. Still some are in transition. Awesome. Hope you like the basic wool mat, which is now in all of our kits instead of the foam. Yeah, that is cool. I'm going to have fun trying that out. Pamela, hello there. Rosanny, hello. Season's greetings. Ought to be a fun project. I hope so. This white is the mohair, which you need to curl if you like curls. Cool, cool. I love it. It's such a silkiness. That is so cool. So we might see where we get to today. We might leave his beard off so I can curl it and work on his face. Sticking my head in the the white bat is Cape Merino and works great for the fur trim. It is so soft. I'm betting that it's almost like cotton wool. Yeah, it's a super short staple length, so it's kind of like really fluffy like cotton. It's gorgeous. Cotton wool. Wool mat is 100% compostable. The basic wool mat is of a less superior quality than our earth mats, but perfect for the kits. Yep, it's lovely. I have the earth mats, but this is cool and really much nicer than what you get in kits normally. I've usually got a bit of the rubbishy foam line about, so that's cool. Different lengths rather than coloured. Gotcha. I should have and I got it right just by stabbing. There we go. Yep. So the biggest needle is the longest needle, and then medium and short. I got it right just by stabbing. Yay, proud of me. G. Morgan, good morning. Good morning to you. Do you prefer the handleless needles? No, I used to felt just with the needles as they came, and then a few years back I got myself one of these needle holders, and I really enjoy them. What I find is I get less hand and wrist problems when I'm using these kind of needles. It's just easier to hold without like death grip on them kind of thing. So I prefer the handles, but we'll try what we've got. If I'm loving one of these needles, I'll switch out the handle and you'll see. Alex, hi Pam, Christmas, yay! I was swithering, I was thinking to myself, I really want to do a Halloween project, but this kit is just out, so I had to jump into it because it's brand new. Always do the new stuff. And hello Erica, well hello everybody. Right, excite, let's get started. So what are we doing first? Head, take one piece of pipe cleaner and about 3/4 of the flesh pink. Okay, so that's about 1/4 away. Tease out into a flat sheet of about 25 centimeters by about 10 centimeters wide. Yeah, this is already something totally different from how I do it. 25 centimeters by about 10 wide. That almost worked perfectly. We have, if anyone hasn't seen before, on the instructions there's a ruler at the side, so that's what I'm doing. I'm dipping in and out here. Bend the top of the pipe cleaner over about 1 to 2 centimeters. Oh, I love this. I'm going to read this bit out for you guys. Hook the wool into the center of the flat wool, then pinch the pipe cleaner shut so the wool is trapped and it'll look like a little moustache. I'm off to make my little moustache. I love the sound of that. Right, I'm guessing from the pictures this is what you mean, and this is a little moustache. Love it. You ladies are so funny. Right. Wow, I've never seen instructions like this. This is so much fun. Take a small pinch of the core and tease it into a thin strand. It likes being together. Begin wrapping the pipe cleaner at the base of the pink wool, keeping the strand flat like a ribbon. See, I'm following directions, kinda. It's best to have thin, tight layers rather than adding wool too quickly, which I probably do all the time. Go with a coarser needle. Oh no, we've wound tightly enough. We're already onto medium. No, I'm. So yeah, we're going to take little bits at a time and build it up until it's about 5 centimeters thick. So a couple more layers and we should be there. Yep, Steffi's saying they sell the needle handles too. I totally recommend using needle handles. It really does make a difference. But for a little bit, just when you're just getting started, use what you've got. But yeah, I love the needle handles, and I went like about 10 years without using the handles, and then I got them because I was like, I'm not going to like this. I enjoy doing it how I am, and then I got the handles and I was like, wow, why did nobody tell me? This is the best thing ever. Kiss my stained glass. You work with polymer clay, so make and bake handles from your felt needles. Good idea. Yeah, that'll work. And if you haven't seen already, little secret that we discovered by accident on my channel, you can actually bake your clay. You can put your wool, you can put your felted sculptures into the oven with clay accessories on them, and yeah, do a mixed media thing. I was amazed. There's no discoloring, no problem in the temperature that you put your clay in at. So yeah, I want to do some more mixed media projects. It was so cool. But yeah, so you can add little things, sculpt little things like directly onto your sculptures in clay, put it in the oven, peel it off and then glue it back on again, and it will be perfectly shaped, which is so much easier. Steffi, I see the pun. You're competing with Rosanni as the queen of puns there. The kit arrived in the nick of time. Canvas and chroma, yep. Went out for a minute and came back and we're doing Christmas puns. Bring on the puns. Steffi, I knew you would try the moustache. This is my moustache lollipop technique, and the fairies are made that way. Cool, love it. Continue until it's 5 centimeters. Are we? Oh no, we are exactly at 5 centimeters. So that's cool. And we're making, I like this. We're making the nose. I want my moustache that way. We're making the nose directly onto here. No larger than a small olive. How middle class, love it. Take a small amount, wind it into a tight bowl shape. Decide where the front of the face, and position the small ball on the center of the face. That is so cute. What a cool idea. Here's your nose, Santa. It's going to be a big one. Excuse me. Oh, G. Morgan, working on a kippa, I don't know if I'm saying that right, with a plain hook, and had to go and find same size with a handle. The hand cramp is real. Absolutely, I bet it's the same for most things. Getting a decent handle, because so many needles and tools and everything are so titchy. I never thought of that, because you sort of learn a lot of things when you're a kid with the tiny hands, and then when you grow into an adult, probably not doing good for our hands. Okay. I think he's going to be more like a gonk than a Santa with the size of nose I've given him. But wrapping his head will probably smooth out things a little bit. I've never done it this way. I've been watching your videos, but I must have missed this head thing. Yeah, don't worry. If the transition between the nose and the face seems too obvious, it will be covered in pink. Okay. So then we're going to take small amounts of our moustache, maybe not that small, and smooth them down over the face. Yes. And make sure at least the front bit's covered nicely. I don't know if I've never done this before, so I'm nervous. This is not how I do faces. I say this every week, don't I? This is not how I do whatever it is that we're doing. It's canvas and chroma telling jokes. Oh dear. Right, I had to read ahead to make sure it was okay before I said it on air. A Russian couple were walking down the streets of St. Petersburg the other night when a man felt a drop hit his nose. "I think it's raining," he said to his wife. "No, that felt more like snow to me," she replied. "No, I'm sure it was just rain," he said. Well, as these things go, they were about to have a major argument about whether it was raining or snowing. Let's ask Comrade Rudolph whether it's officially raining or snowing. As the official approached, the man said, "Tell us, Comrade Rudolph, is it actually raining or snowing?" "It's raining, of course," he answered, and walked on, but the woman insisted. "I know that felt like snow." To which the man quietly replied, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer." Groan. Maria, hello from Hot Sao Paulo. Oh, hello there. It's actually, sorry for everyone and everywhere else who's having the storm in the UK just now, but it's a beautiful sunny day just now. Cecily, was Etsy the first place you started selling? I think I tried some real world places Facebook was the very first place I started selling. And then I tried some like craft fairy things and they didn't go too good. And then I tried Etsy and Folksy at about the same time. Oh, eBay first of all, but yeah, eBay wasn't good. And then Etsy and Folksy, yes. Fenny, hello from a stormy Sweden. Hello. Maria, very hot here, 92 Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in our temperatures, but I know we're nowhere near that, but it is lovely here just now. Right, I'm going to read ahead because I'm making a Santa. Yeah, I think I'm going to bring all the pink wool down, yes. Oh, that's interesting. Right, so I'm actually not supposed to be doing it like I'm doing. We're supposed to be bringing this down and then tying it with the thread. That is interesting. Should do what I'm told instead of what I think I should do. I mean, I don't think mine's as neat as it should be, but that is very weird. Where's it? There's his nose. Okay. What an interesting technique. Okay, right. I know if I let go of this, it's going to go ploop. So I'm actually, sorry ladies, but I'm going to felt this. But you're supposed to tie it off, but I don't have enough hands to do that, so I'm going to felt it just now. Oh, Steffi, it's stormy and grey in England, the southwest. Oh. Faith, it's miserable in Norfolk. Oh no. Erica, lots of wind in Holland. Carol, wet and windy here in Ireland. Oh, guys, that's gorgeous here. See? That was just me opening the curtain a fraction. I'm sweating, actually. I think last week I had my fuzzy slippers on because I was so freezing, and now this week I'm roasting. It's really nice. Once I'm done here, I might throw open the back door and just sit on the back step and watch the world go by. But yeah, okay, so the step here is you weren't supposed to have been doing any of the felting that I was doing. You were just supposed to pull the strands over and then tie them together underneath Oni's neck. But as ever, I'm doing it slightly different just because I know I didn't have the thread out, and yeah, excuses. I just wanted to felt this together. Steffi, oh thank you. Don't apologise, there are so many ways. But yeah, I do like the idea of having different ways other than felting. If this is your first time using a kit, to do it like this and then to tie it off with a bit of string is certainly an interesting different technique, and it'll totally work. I do everything with a needle. I confess I got some of the hedgehog, I think I made a video on it. I got some of the hedgehog mohair quite a bit ago, and that came with a pattern to make the hedgehog, and there's bits where you're supposed to sew it, and I don't know where sewing needles are, so I just felted the mohair instead of sewing it, and it worked. So it seems like where I'm living just now is the only place in the UK with nice weather, which is amazing because we usually got the worst. Why has that gone so dark? Come along. I do have lots of lights on here, they're just not behaving. Yeah, Donna's awful in the north of Scotland. Oh, Canvas! In the news today, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer dead at 53. He was struck by a 747 flying over Barcelona. Sources confirm the reindeer in Spain was hit mostly by the plane. That's brilliant. Yeah, Steffi, if you tie it, you can make a torter cover. Yes, I can. Actually, I've felted that enough that it should be able to get a bit. It should be able to tie. Where's the start of that? There we go. About that much. So now I have a bizarre lollipop. I need more hands. Well, actually, if I flip that, then friction will help. This is how I tie off the pom-poms too. Just tie it tight, flip it over, tie it tight again, and then I can do a double knot. And it holds a bit better, right? I found his nose. There we go. Oh, Steffi, if you don't have sewing needles, it'll be interesting to see how you make Santa's sack. Oh, challenge accepted. You'll see the nose is making a bulge. Yep, got it. Now take your felting needle and follow the contour of the nose and make indentations for the eyes. Okay, so eyes will be about here. You can add nostrils to the base of the nose. Well, we don't want to use this. This is going to be a big-nosed Santa. But that's okay. Felt over, make sure the pink is felted onto the head shape. Okay, I'm going to go to my 3 needle tool just to speed up the felting all over a bit. Okay, chat, entertain me while we do this. Maria, today's a little better at 33°C. Yeah, 33°C is like a really nice summer day here. And Pamela's cool with spots of blue sky mixed with the clouds. And a AQI of 63, moderately unhealthy. Is that like the air quality? I don't know, we don't have that. Rosanne's enjoying the pun jokes. The rain in Spain joke, yeah, that that was amusing. Oh, Steffi doesn't get the reindeer joke on the plane. It's a pun on the... Is it My Fair Lady? Well, yeah, it was from My Fair Lady. The elocution lessons where she has to say, the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane. And then it becomes a song and everything. Which I'm not going to say. The rest of you sing away, but I'm not going to sing because I'm terrible at singing. So, but yes. Oh, Pamela, yeah, the air quality due to the fire smoke. Yeah, I can't believe you guys are still suffering with that. I heard it like briefly on the news and then nothing for ages. But yeah, I hope you're all okay. That is, it's been some year, hasn't it? We started with Australia burning and now big chunks of America. Yeah, it's a special year. I'm definitely going to leap 2020. It was a leap year, so we'll just forget it. This didn't happen. I can see the top of my pipe cleaner here. I should have done some fibres the other way, but it don't matter because he's pretty sure he's going to have a hat. So you can't have, or hair or something. Yeah, he's having a hat. He'll be fine. Oh, he has. We're doing hands. Oh, it's mittens. Love it. Ah, reading ahead. That is so cute how we're making the mittens. Sorry, I get distracted so easily. But yes, I should really. So I'm just going to get his face nice and smooth just now. Look, concentrating, can't speak. But yeah, thinking I might have to do the laughing face separate. We'll do that in another video, a laughing face as an option for this, just because actually to do my expressive faces I fart around with quite a lot more of the flesh colour, and we're going to have to use some of the flesh colour for his hands, so we'll see how much flesh is left, but it takes a bit of flesh. That the way I do a face is far more time consuming than this. This is great fun. This just brings up something nice and speedy. Again, in other options to make other faces, like follow the kit, but we also did a tutorial a year or two ago on the felted wizard. That makes a great Santa face as well, in a really bizarre method because I stole it from a wood carver, literally. We followed a wood carving tutorial to needle felt, and that worked and makes an awesome face. So there's loads of options, but yeah, this is a nice simple way, because a Santa face doesn't have to be full of detail, because you're putting like to here is hidden with the hat, and you can add extra cows, and then his half his face is covered with a beard and moustache. So yeah, cool that it's quite a nice beginner project, and you get something quite good looking, or most of you do. I might not. Here we go with more puns. Love it. What happens when winter arrives? Autumn leaves. Or autumn leaves. Steffi gets the My Fair Lady reference now. Oh, Canvas, there are Brazilian wildfires as well that no one is talking about. Oh, well, thanks for letting us know. Yeah, the whole world's struggling just now. Rosanny looking cute already. He's looking weird, that's for sure. I don't know if I'd go as far as to say cute yet, but I can see the possibilities. Just trying to shape a nose a little bit without going bonkers. The good thing about making humanoid type creatures is whenever you don't know what a shape looks like, you've got a mirror. I used to do this whenever I was making hands. I would always stop and be like, what? Oh right, that's how that hand works. Steffi, love this stage of Santa, like a baby's bum. You had very strange children. Maria, there's fire everywhere around the world due to the dry weather. Thankfully, well, I was going to say thankfully not Scotland, but actually the Highlands did have some fires and stuff as well. Pamela, I haven't heard that one. When it does rain, when does it rain money? When there's been a change in the weather. You guys are on form today. Steffi, yeah, sounds so awful with the fires. Can't imagine. You must feel so helpless. Yeah. Worst thing, stopping fire. Yeah, I can't even imagine. You're right. It's horrible. Helen, if the mattresses collapse, I'll see you in the spring. Are you guys just Googling puns, or have you been sitting on these for like years? When's a good time to throw a pun into a chat? Canvas saying to Pamela, golf clap, I approve your money puns. Coming up with weather related puns is a breeze. Awesome. Rosanny, faces are so much fun. Yep. I still got to get around to doing a pumpkin. I was planning before Santa arrived, because this is one that I drew a couple of years ago, and I thought that might be fun to felt. Not necessarily with puppies climbing out, but I was wanting to do that. So that's in the plans, and I want to do different types, different colours of pumpkins and things. I think that would be fun. Yeah, Santa's a great beginner project and could be a wizard. Yep, lots of possibilities. Absolutely. And that's it. Once you get the hang of this, you've still got the tutorial to use at any time, so you can adapt it, give them different colours and stuff. Yeah, absolutely. CJ, hello there. Good morning, Pam. Good morning, everyone. Canvas, your Santa looks like some creepy horror doll I saw at the thrift store once. Yeah. Oh, Rosanny's enjoying the puns. Well, of course, Rosanny is the queen of puns, if anyone didn't know. Maria, what a funny big nose. Absolutely. But once, look. There we go. See? You'd never notice. It's Santa now. Steffi, the puns are hilarious. Pam, I'm with you. The Santa shows huge potential. Oh, thank you. And I'm sure the one in the instructions looks just like that. Actually, they're not bad for me sitting staring at the computer. Hey, for everyone slagging off my nose, look at the size in the instructions. that looks so like a character I'm trying to think of. But yes, anyway, let's do these hands. Take another pipe cleaner and and a pinch of the remaining pink. Wrap one end tightly to around 6 to 7 centimeters along. So that's going to be about that length. So I'm going to go, so I know where I'm going. I'm going from 6 to 7 centimeters and then going up the way. So I don't get crazy with the length. I am not good at wrapping neatly. But it takes a bit of practice just to keep the fibres straight and keeping a bit of tension on it. And I'm just going to make sure that's fixed in place. It doesn't say to felt it, I'm just felting it because I fiddle with things as I'm reading ahead. Oh, that hand is so adorable. Oh, please, Pam, don't mess this up. Okay, so yeah, that's fun. So we want a thumb, just about that, and bend the pipe cleaner up again. Ladies, this is a bunch of fun. You've got a big Santa mitt. I did wind a bit too much there, but it's still cool. So yeah, we've got to wrap all over this to make it look like a mitten. Santa mittens. Awesome. Again, not how I would do this at all, so I'm loving learning new things. We have hands. Or mittens. Santa mittens. Steffi, yep, they do have a Wizard and Witch pack. There's the last few available. Awesome. Rosanne can see beyond the creepy. It's all relative. It is kind of creepy just now. I get that. Canvas. Are we having a pun off here with guys? In the news today, convicted hitman Jamie Two Shoes McClarty admitted to the FBI that he was once hired to beat a cow to death in a rice field using only 2 porcelain figures. The FBI admits it might be the first known case of knick-knack paddywhack. Oh, Canvas. Yeah, Rosanne, so sorry about the Californian fires. Absolutely. It's nice to have some Sunday cheer. It is, and thank you guys for all participating. It's great fun. I'll come back and add some more to hide that gap in a minute, but I want to make sure I've got enough. Repeat on the other hand. Yes, I thought that was going to be that. On the other end of this pipe cleaner. So 7 centimeters is too. Whoops. So I'm using a little ruler, measured off 7 centimeters. Now that I've got a better idea of what's happening with this hand will probably be much daintier, but let's just try it. Pamela, yeah, fires around the world are tragedy. The impacts are far-reaching, very much. I mean, yes, like if you're saying fires in Brazil as well, that's awful. Feeling helpless. Maria, is the nose very firm? Not at all. No. I've barely felted these things. There's nothing I can do. A lot of shaping on that nose. It's not firm at all. Everyone can use a laugh or a groan if it's all you can muster. Absolutely. But puns are good for the groans. My friends completely ignore my puns. I don't even get an eye roll anymore. Oh, we can certainly spare you an eye roll. Oh, brilliant. Right. Thumb. Bend up, bend round for the hand. And then wrap her up. This is cool. Nice project. I have never made mitten hands before. Sorry for the quietness when I'm concentrating. That is cool. I probably want to do it a couple more times to really get the hang of it, getting it even, but it's a really nice way to do. Because hands is fiddly. I do have tutorials on how I do hands, but I definitely they're more fiddly how I do them. Oh, Rosanny, thank you so much. Yes, if you're not in my Facebook group, join in. Home of the Rosanny puns, and you can also leave any of your artwork or anything, any kind of questions on selling art, or just have a chat and hang out. Join the group. Yeah. Oh, check me out! I even managed to do them like the right way. That's kind of cool. That was an accident. But yeah, he's got hands now. Okay, I'm going to felt these, but I want to read ahead because I know I'm always making mistakes. Oh, cool. Right, I'm just going to jump ahead because these are definitely good enough so far. So we've got to move his fluff out of the way. Where's the midpoint of his arms? About there. Start from the back actually, and then wrap around and around. This is what I mean with the hand. Okay, if he's that way, yep, it would be like that. That's cool. And there we go, and felt all this down. And then we've got to use a bit of pink to stop making his arms look naked. No one can say that's not creepy. That is creepy now. But it won't be. I have faith. Oh, what fun. I've given him Popeye forearms. Let's just hide that a little bit. If you're neat at wrapping, then everything looks lovely straight away. I'm not. That's why I felt a lot to smooth out everything. But yeah, most people can wrap better than me, so they don't need to felt quite so much. This is actually a really good sort of cartoon flesh colour. It's not quite flesh, but it's absolutely perfect for this. Oh, I hope we don't need too much more pink. Guess who's used up almost all the pink? That would be me. I have some more flesh colours somewhere downstairs. Canvas and chroma. Those look like something naughty. Oh, Maria, you're most welcome. Steffi, the flesh pink wool bats are some of our best selling wool bats. I can totally see why. I am pretty sure I have, when I say I've got some downstairs, I'm pretty sure it's actually this. Works really well for animals too. His hands look like a totally different body part. Yes, hopefully they're starting to look a bit attached now. Have faith and believe in Santa. Absolutely. Helen found witch's fingers easier. Oops. Yes, there's tutorials for the witch's fingers. They're great fun too. Thanks, Rosanna. Yes, it's Pam Duthie's Crafty Friends. Fun to share our projects, and we share projects from any medium, not just felt. Absolutely. I like all sorts of stuff that I can't make. It's nice to see everybody's makes. Although I love felt, but I love everything, and I wish I could do so many other crafts. I wish I had the time to I wish I had the time to even just do the one craft I'm doing. Oh, cool, Steffi, I'm done with the pink, so that's cool, perfect. Because I've got that much left. So I'll use that to cover up anything if I need to. But yeah, so far, should we go with the medium needle? No, we shan't. I like a fairly not too stabby needle, so it does. I've said before, and in your little leaflet you'll get more explanations about the type of needles, but the finer it is, the easier it goes into the wool, but the least work it does per stab, so you have to stab more. But because it does least work, it deforms least with every stab, so I find it easier to get a firm shape, because if you keep moving, you're not going to overdo any one area, whereas if I go too much with a too firm needle, I personally find that excuse me, I find that it's harder to get an overall sort of nice finish, because a couple of stabs in one area and it's already quite a different shape. Oh, Steffi, awesome. We have a hand pack that makes detailed hands in different skin colours. Brilliant. You girls are like so busy. It's crazy the amount of stuff and kits and plans and tutorials and everything you have. I don't know how you keep up with all of that. It's so good. Right, I will felt, because I don't think we're going to get all that far with Santa today. Maybe I got distracted with puns, who knows. But we'll get a little bit done. Right, but he has got arms now. He's getting there. Take the last pipe cleaner and twist it along. Okay, right. So we're extending the main body with this. Steffi, tell me if I'm going wrong. Measure 20 centimeters down from the top of the head. Top of the head, 20 centimeters down. Gotcha. Make a loop, minimum of 6 centimeters in diameter. He's getting boingy. Cool, so this is going to be his stand. That's bigger than 6 centimeters, so I'm fine. And tuck that little end in. find the loop so it sits at a right angle. Yep, so that's what's going to help him stand up. Cool, good plan. I did some human figures a while back and I gave some of them 2 legs, and that's a complete nightmare to get them to balance. It really is. But yeah, he will once I get more felting on him done. Use the cream wool to build the body to about 4 to 5 centimeters thick. Yep, can do. G. Morgan, I use my felting needle to poke in the loose ends and stitches that look pokey outy. Cool. Yes, in your hats. That's a good idea. It can really smooth out some knitting, and good thinking to tidy away loose ends and stuff. That's cool. No, I like the sound of that. It's a good way to neaten up and strengthen up your knitting as well. Cool. Dual duty tool, absolutely. Oh, my hands are going to be nice after this. This is a lanolin-y one, isn't it? This wool, before anyone thinks I'm completely insane. Yes, the fast felting bats, I believe, have quite a bit of lanolin in them, which helps them out, but it's also good for your hands if you're not allergic, which I'm not. They are gorgeous. Sorry, I just skipped ahead to canvas and chroma. Right, we'll get there. Puns are the best kind of distraction, much to the chagrin of people around me. Aww. Steffi, we just can't stop the idea. My brain literally steams. That's awesome. You're doing great according to plan. Thank you so much. This is very bizarre, but I know they all come together. How many of these live streams have I been like, what is this? What am I doing? And it all comes together. The instructions are really great. Yeah, absolutely. How thick? 4 to 5. Oh, I'll do one more little loop and then we're there. Yeah, this is where I've seen canvas and chroma. This might be the strangest thing you've ever made live. Now you have a creepy hell doll on a bicycle wheel. Pretty much, yep. But he's going to be fine, I promise. But yeah, it never said in the kit that I had to make a creepy hell doll. But I totally see where you're coming from. That's brilliant. This stuff doesn't just felt well, it sticks to itself when you're wrapping it. It holds fairly well when you're wrapping it. A little bit more. I like a chunky Santa. Steffi, whenever I do puns, my children say they're not funny because Germans don't have a sense. Oh, Germans do indeed have a sense of humour. It's different sometimes. No, one of my best friends is German. I know she has a sense of humour. Sometimes you have to look and check. It's like, are you joking? You are? Okay, that was funny. Rosani, that would make a cute Jack-in-the-Box with a pipe cleaner. Oh yeah, Jack-in-the-Boxes are a good idea. Rosani, that would be so cool for some of your creepier faces. We could definitely do some creepy projects. I need to do some creepy projects. Oh, Steffi, just watching you with the lanolins makes me happy. Love this wool so much. Yeah, I do like this. It really felts nicely. Steffi, one of my favourite people from Canvas is Flula Borg, wacky German dude who's always on Conan. Oh, don't know him, but I'll have to check out when I'm finished, because you guys teach me such good things. It was It was music a little while ago, wasn't it? Some crazy bands, which I really enjoyed. Helen, do the hands have to be the same size? They kind of should be similar sizes. Yeah, I wouldn't say mine are perfect, but how's who's going to be? You one hand up waving and the other holding the sack. You won't notice if they're not identical. I'll say that. Steffi just had a glimpse of what you're seeing to canvas and chroma. Yeah. Okay, anyway, that's enough felting there. So we've felted it up, firmed it up a bit. Next step, you'll use your poppy red. Take about 10 grams and put it aside for the hats. I'm not sure how. Ooh, I'm trying to untangle this because I can see I want a kind of mat of this. This is lovely. Well, we shall take aside the bit that wanted to be taken aside. Lay it flat so it measures about 20 by 30 centimeters. It's going to be a big old bit. Basically, that's about the size of an A4 sheet of paper, isn't it? So let's do that. There we go. Big old mat. Make a hole in the center and pull it over his head. Cool. Okay. No, I do need to. I see. Right. Gotcha. So you kind of want to do it like this rather than splitting them up. I have absolutely never done clothes like this before. I generally spend either buy pre-felt. Pre-felt is great. I either buy pre-felt or I would just spend ages felting this into a cloak and making it. But this is completely new for me. So that's about the right size. Then make a hole. Oh, this is fun. Poke his head through. Get him on, Santa. I probably want that side to the front. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Sorry, son. That is so perfect. That is bonkers. Okay. Yeah, I've never done clothes like that before. Should dress all of the shape and leave the hands showing. Definitely does that. Let's use our mat because we've got it. Start felting the area below the arms in a straight line. I can use a wider needle for this. Oh, what a fun, different way of making clothes. Absolutely. Pamela, there was a sense of humour under the Christmas tree for me last year. I'm still learning how to use it. Oh, brilliant. G. Morgan, I've been listening to a band, maybe Scottish, called Dead Men Fall. It's growing on me. Oh, cool. Don't think I know that one. But any new stuff's good. Yeah, so we're felting this down until it fuses into a nice sleeve. Yeah, this is a completely different way of doing this. I like this. I would have made the body and then attached a sleeve, like made a sleeve and attached it separate. This is ridiculously so much quicker. Right, upside down you go, son. Okay, very cool ideas, ladies. Where's your armpit? Don't mind me, sir. Yeah, definitely check both sides there. Going all quiet again because I want to make sure that I'm getting this bit right. And I think once we've got him dressed in his cloak, that should probably do for this week, maybe. See how I feel. But we've been too much enjoying the puns, and I've not got as much done as I thought I would. Well, loving the puns and loving the new ways to do things. Once both sides, use your scissors, cut below the felted seams. What a good idea. Now you'll see it will fall apart for me because I've not done it well enough, but it's still a good idea. Yeah, I might have to go over it again, but it's not doing too bad. There we go, we've freed his hands. Brilliant. Yeah. Okay, I've got to figure out what this is saying now. This sounds more complicated to me. Close these flaps at the side by folding one flap in going forwards around the side of the body, then fold the other flap backwards. Right, so up with a flap, the insy one goes round his body forwards, and then the outsy one, and the top one goes round backwards. And now he's a fatty. Make sure and felt the two flaps together, but retain the shape of the cloak. Oh, that's fun. I will smooth that out more later a little bit. But yeah, I would have never thought of doing it like that. And it's saying gently pull the cloak, then stuff more cream core to bulk him up. Excuse me, Santa. We're gonna give you a belly. There we go, that's a fat old Santa. And I'm assuming we want some more down to the bottom to actually help him stand up. Right, I want to look at actually what I'm aiming. Alright, yeah, I'm not far off, just a good bit fatter. Canvas, and now all it needs is a 70s moustache and a black hand on the suit, and you've got a perfect Man of the Hands of Fate doll. No, I don't know that one. Rosani, yeah, like this idea for Santa garb. Yeah, me too. Actually, I think he almost stands up now. A little bit of work and I'll get him standing. That's cool. my Santa's definitely suffered from lockdown, getting a bit porky, but I will work him and shape him and stuff. But he looks good. Okay, so right, I'm just gonna skip ahead. So there's the hat, there's the eyes. Okay, yeah, so all I'm going to do, I'm going to smooth out the cloak a bit, and that will do us for today, because yeah, that's like well over an hour. Not that I have any limits, but I need food. So yeah, we've got that far, and then we'll do some more next week. But I'll just smooth this out a little bit because I like fiddling with things. Steffi's not getting a cookie. I'm not getting a cookie either. Maria, yeah, no legs make it much easier. Absolutely. Santas and wizards and women in long dresses are all great because you can cheat. 2 legs are so difficult. Oh, Steffi, you can get a cookie for pun participation. Santa definitely begins to look like Santa. Rosanni, such fun indeed. It's been a good day, hasn't it? Oh, gotcha. Steffi's saying tuck the wool underneath the stand. Yes, got it. Right, so we're taking some of the red carefully underneath. Yes. And this will make it even more secure standing up. I'm going to use my I'll maybe steal a little bit more red from the hat, but it's just because I've made him so chunky, because I couldn't help myself. This is a big old fat Santa. But yeah, I get that. You pull a bit of this over, and then I can felt that nice and flat, and yay! Yeah, you can't see that very well, but he stands up quite nicely now. Just steal a little touch for his bum there. Maria, I love puns, but I don't know them in English. Oh, hang around. You'll learn. You'll definitely learn some. So I say, Rosanni's our queen of puns, but we've got some competitors coming up in the wings here today for sure. Yeah, Steffi, there's a link to the Santa kit again. This is from the makers, just brand new out. I am the first person having a go at this, so yeah, excuse me. But no, I think it's cool. It's definitely been a bunch of fun so far. Helen, you're most welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. G Morgan, yep, time for lunch here. Yep, definitely tea time here for me. Maria, yeah, it does look a bit like a pregnant woman just now, but I will remind you all. There, look, see, Santa. But yes. It does look a little like a pregnant woman, but it will be Santa when we've finished all the adornments. And what I will try and remember to do for next week is make these into curls, because I think that will be awesome. So if you haven't already, I have a tutorial on making curls. The makers have a tutorial on making curls. I think we used pretty much a similar method, so grab a look at one of them. Just Google Pam Duthie felting curls and you'll see some of my tutorials in there. Really super quick, easy way to make some really cool curls. Fingers crossed. I don't want to destroy this beautiful wool, but yeah, Santa wants to be curly. What? I should read ahead. Yes. Oh yeah, the makers have a different method here in this. Yeah, cool. But I'm going to make my own curls. But there is part in this instructions as well. There's ways to make the curls too. So yeah, give that a go. Where did we get to? Rosanni, have a great one, folks and friends. Absolutely. Canvas and chroma, good point from Maria. A pregnant woman is a vast improvement on what it was 30 minutes ago. Oh, I don't know. Oh, a hell doll on a bike. It's the right time of year for that, isn't it? Maria, oh thank you. I'm sure it'll be great in the end. Yeah. Pamela, yeah, new clothing techniques. Yeah, for me too. That came together way quicker than when I do clothing. Yeah, I love it. Cool, thank you, Steffi. There's their tutorial. Opera, did I say that nice? Did I say that right? What an interesting name. Cool. You had lots of fun reading all the comments. Absolutely. Yeah, everyone's been so cool today. Everyone's on form. Right. Yeah, I will leave him as his big dumpy set Santa. No, that does not help. But anyway, we'll leave him as his big dumpy self just now. I believe he's going to get the fluff down the front. So let's pretend. Look, does that look more Santa-y? Not really, just now. Yeah. So we will come back to this next week. So everyone, you get a chance to get your kits. They're brand new out on the maker's website. But yeah, and then if you want to get to this stage where you have a pregnant woman now, and I'm sure you'll all do better than me to get to this stage. Right, guys and girls, thank you so much for joining me. It's been great fun. I've got little bits of red fluff everywhere. Back to the full face. Stop farting around. Right, I hope you guys have an awesome week. Yeah, and I will see you next time. Sadie.